Hey guys, welcome to episode 4 of the Bad Input Podcast. Alright, we is a bunch of niggas with badass input on every fucking thing, okay? Sorry for the profanity, just kidding. Uh, I'm here with...
Damn, my nigga, you got the whole squad laughing.
You just laughed. But you got the homies, Uncolored Page, Pixel.
It's good. I'm uncolored. Oh, okay.
You're professional as hell, I promise.
You got Uncolored Page, Pixel, and Ty. So
I thought you paused and I thought it was an opening for me to go. My bad.
Oh shit! Well, go there now, nigga. That's the whole point of this.
Next podcast, he introduces us all like that, but then we all introduce ourselves at the same time.
Oh, it's terrible.
Oh, wait, okay.
That's terrible.
Okay. Well, anyways, y'all already know the niggas. Okay, if you guys don't know, go watch the previous ones.
Exactly.
So today's topics, we are talking about the future of Dragon Ball games, the future of anime games as a whole, Anthem being reworked, Activision planning on putting out more remakes. I don't know who the fuck has a fucking dog in the background. The Sonic movie, and then talking about more music again. So, I guess we'll start with the future of Dragon Ball games. What do you think? The future
you put this down.
That was in fact not a dog. That was my mom screaming her ass off.
Oh damn!
Oh no!
Damn. But what were you saying?
Sorry.
I put this topic was my idea, mainly because I feel like there's been way too many. For one, there's been way too many, more than I can even think of. I've been following the Dragon Ball games for since I was a child, and there are a fuck ton that I don't even know about, and I don't like that. I feel like we only need a couple, because the Dragon Ball series is very simple, and we need the fighting game. We need Dragon Ball Fighters, because that's a really good game.
Yeah.
And Kakarot seems if a game comes out that's better than Kakarot, we could use that. But for now, Kakarot is the fine RPG that's out. And these two games should satisfy everybody that follows Dragon Ball, because these are the only two kinds of games that have even come out, really.
The only
other Xenoverse was a thing too.
Yeah, I was about to say the only other game I could see actually being valuable is Xenoverse, because it's actually an established franchise within the series.
Yeah.
Xenoverse sucks. I'm gonna be honest with you.
That's
okay.
Kinda cap.
Listen. Xenoverse it depends on how you look at it.
Xenoverse, as a multiplayer game, yeah, it's bad.
But
and as a fighting game, it's bad.
But it's not trying to be.
But it is a fun game.
Okay, so would you consider Sonic Unleashed a fighting game?
I don't know what that is, but
it's a game where you fight, so it must be a fighting game. Would you consider
not every game where you fight is a fighting game, but the main thing is fighting, so it's
I get what he means.
So is DBC Kakarot.
So is DBC Kakarot.
But that's more of an RPG, and I feel like that
Sonic
has the same combat.
Great frame rate game.
I get what he means though, because I personally wouldn't count Xenoverse as a fighting game, but given on context, let's say we're talking about Storm 4, right?
It's not a fighting game. What is it?
An action RPG.
True.
With online.
True.
How do you? It is an RPG as well, but it's not. It's a fighting RPG game more than.
What's the difference?
The only action you do is one-on-one or one-on multiple people fights. It's more of a brawler than just an action RPG game.
Okay,
an action RPG game would be something like.
Then it's a beat 'em up RPG with online.
Yeah, that sounds more like what it is to me.
But Mash RPG online.
Yeah.
Quite.
No cap.
RPG is kind of strong. Well, you do, yeah.
You level up and you fucking get skills and everything. It's RPG.
It's RPG. You can't argue that. You was about to make the biggest cap of the century. You was about to make the biggest cap of the century.
Nigga, even I know that.
Make a mistake.
We would have flamed your ass if you finished that sentence.
But
I was
Dragon
about
Ball,
to- I was about to go for it.
to be honest
Alright.
with you, Dragon Ball is missing out on one on one type of game.
What's that?
We need a Dragon Ball platformer money.
Hell yeah.
What?
Fuck
No.
Cuphead, nigga.
Cuphead Dragon Ball Z edition.
I feel like
That sounds terrible.
if Fighters and Kakarot came out before the two Xenoverse games did, then I don't think anyone would care about the two Xenoverse games.
Well,
'Cause
obviously.
Dragon Ball Fighters is a better fighter than Xenoverse, and Kakarot is a better RPG than Xenoverse.
Well, the main thing about Xenoverse is it offers something that both the games don't have, and that's an actual. It's like a remix of the original story, unlike Kakarot, where it's literally just a retelling.
Yeah, I wish they would have done that story.
And also CACs.
I wish they would have done that in like a better game. If there was another game that
Well, it's
had
like
created where you could create your people or
right.
like do stuff like that, then
Like-
I would say that was a third essential Dragon Ball game. But
Right, don't get me
I
wrong.
don't
I
feel-
wish Xenoverse's combat and customization was better, but it's still pretty good, especially the customization department.
Bro, compared to fucking personally
Shinobi
to me,
Striker.
compared to Shinobi Striker, Jump Force,
I
like
knew where you was going with that ASAP.
Strikers and Jump Force, like this shit is good. I don't.
Exactly.
There's no reason for me to bitch about it. Honestly,
Xenoverse 2, despite what you say about the mechanics, there are so many different ways you can actually play the game. And Shinobi
Bro.
Strikers, despite all the customization, you have 4 ways to play the game.
Yeah, true.
also, how are those ways? How many different like ways?
You have
I don't
You
know
have
what
strike-
hold on.
you have-
There's
you have
ways to
strike
play the
su-
game.
you have melee centered, you have range centered, you have mixed, you have tanks, you have supports. You
I feel
have
like a lot of those aren't like strong or defined enough.
I mean, a lot of people do decide to fucking be dickheads and pick the most broken builds and shit in the game.
well, yeah,
But that doesn't mean you have to. Like
right,
I,
that's not
I
the
kn-
game.
when I used to play, I had this one build with like Piccolo, and like I literally would give my shit like shitty moves, like fucking Dodon Ray and shit, just to like have more fun and try to actually beat people without fucking overpowering them for no reason.
Right.
Yeah.
Like there's different ways to play the game. You can play like
But
a
if
pussy.
there are so many ways to play the game intrinsically in the mechanics, but if people use the same ways throughout the vast majority, is there really like are you really seeing like variety?
Because niggas
when
see
you
an
play it?
optimal tactic and say, I like winning.
Yeah, basically. That's literally
gonna
that's
try-
all it is.
Are you going to try and deny me that that's not true?
I mean, but that's in every fucking fighting game too. So like,
Exactly.
you can't just
You're
It's
argue
not
that.
as easy to run into or like spam.
I
as
mean,
it
of
is
course, it's not a
No,
like
really.
Xenoverse is a fucking anime arena fighter. It's
Right.
When you play anime arena fighters, like spamming is just a thing that is going to come with the fucking game no matter what.
Right.
I don't feel like we need.
It's
I
like
feel
yeah,
we should be
it's like
settling
somebody. It's like if you criticize battle royales for you have to walk.
No.
He said no.
Dragon Ball Z
How?
Battle Royale.
How? How no?
Because I'm not arguing like the essential part of the game, but I'm arguing like the like way that it's played isn't. The game sucks. Like the way that it's played, it's not very
Opinion.
balanced at all. It's not. There's so many issues with it as a fighter and as an action RPG, and I feel like if there was another one out, if there was a better one out, we wouldn't be thinking about it.
Smash Brothers.
and
Smash Brothers Melee is unbalanced as hell, and you're gonna try and tell me that Melee is a bad fighting game because of that?
Yes.
I ain't say that.
We're canceling
I mean,
that because of you.
I didn't say that. I didn't
Not-
say that.
Like
We're canceling
unbalanced.
that.
I don't think an unbalanced game is necessarily a bad thing.
Right.
Like I personally prefer in the games like the fighting games that I play to everything be fucking broken so that way nothing is broken.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
The Marvel
It's still
versus,
gonna find a way
Marvel
to be
versus
broken,
Capcom
though.
3 effect. The Marvel vs. Capcom 3 effect.
Yeah, if it's fucking broken, then it's, I don't know. That's just
Even
what.
if
Universe though, it's not. It's very specific things are broken, and most people use those things.
I mean, but there's still ways to get around it though.
Yeah.
Just if you play the game enough, you'll figure out.
Right.
You know how you say, like, if a game is broken, then don't fix it? People will still try to find a way to make the shit broken.
Exactly. Also, a big thing is, in between Xenoverse 1 and 2, they massively overhauled a lot of different things.
Bro, fucking Xenoverse 1 moves so damn slow.
Xenoverse 1 is slow. It's so much more fucking unbalanced and busted compared to Xenoverse 2. Literally,
Xenoverse
all
2 is
Busted.
good.
I can say
Xenoverse
about
2 is a-
Xenoverse. Mhm. Go ahead.
Is a perfectly fine, serviceable like game, but
Mhm.
I can't say that it's a good game to me personally.
I mean, I'm not
What?
arguing. I'm not sitting here arguing that it's a fucking.
Yeah, I'm not trying to
amazing
say
game.
it's better than Mario Odyssey or Fighters or anything like that. I'm just saying it's a decent established part of the series that a lot of people would be sad about if it disappeared.
And I wouldn't necessarily say that like if Kakarot came out before fucking Xenoverse and then Xenoverse came out, no one would care about it because you have to
Right.
remember it is a fucking
There's
Dragon Ball
multiplayer.
game. No, it's a
Right.
Dragon Ball game. No matter what drops, niggas are gonna be hyped for that.
Niggas still play Jump Force.
It could be a fucking. That's what I'm saying. The nigga sitting
You're
next to me
right.
still fucking plays Jump Force. This nigga laughing.
Because you know you're right.
Who next to you, Nick?
Yeah.
I knew it.
But yeah, like it doesn't like it's a fucking Dragon Ball game. It's an anime game. Fucking weeaboo ass niggas are gonna eat that shit up because Dragon Ball is the only anime they know.
Right, it's very simple. It's not good, but it's fun.
True.
I know people are gonna like buy every Dragon Ball game, but does that mean we need to keep making them?
Shit,
Like, do
Bandai
we
needs
need
more.
more attempts?
The
to,
companies
like,
want more money.
Exactly.
How many times do you want to relive the same like sagas though?
That's why I
Like-
didn't buy Kakarot.
Yeah.
If you don't like it, just don't fucking buy it.
You're saying Kakarot's a good game, but that's literally just reliving the same sagas.
Yeah, yeah.
The
but
tagline of the game is "You watch the show, now play it."
yeah,
That's really the tagline?
and I feel like
Yes.
What the fuck?
I need proof of this. I really need proof of that.
Just look up
That
any
is
of the
the
trailers.
tagline.
At the end of the
That was
trailers,
the
all you
trailer.
hear is "You watch the show, now play it."
I'm looking a trailer up on my phone right now. as we speak.
yeah, that's in the fucking trailer.
It's
But I feel
so
like
that is also not an argument
I feel
because
like
you defended Kakarot earlier, so that is also not an argument.
these are the two games that I feel like that are fine for Dragon Ball. Of course, one is gonna have the story, and
Right.
the other is gonna have the story, but with different parts of it. Like Fighters doesn't have the same story.
Yeah.
Right.
I
Well,
like
obviously.
I like the story for Fighters, but the gameplay for the story for Fighters is boring.
Yeah, if we ever get a Fighters 2, I would love to see an overhauled version of how the story actually
Yeah.
plays. I like the
didn't really
story.
hear about how they
I like
work
the
it.
story itself, but the story and the way you played it fucking sucked. It was awful.
yeah, I just feel like we could.
Don't get me wrong.
we-
In a perfect, beautiful world, I would like to see something like Xenoverse and Kakarot fused together. Like they focus down more on the RPG aspects of Xenoverse.
yeah.
That would be cool. But unfortunately, we don't live in fucking Wonderland.
I
feel like
personally-
we need to like stop making the same thing. Like we have made 50,000 versions of fighting game Dragon Ball games and RPG Dragon Ball
Okay.
games and
R-
adventure Dragon Ball games, and I feel like somebody's got to nail it
Like,
at some point.
The thing is like, yes, we have got a shit ton of them. They bring in a lot of money, which is why which is why the companies want to keep making them. But
Right.
I don't necessarily blame them for keep making fucking like fighting games and RPGs and shit. Cause it's fucking
What-
Dragon Ball. What else are they
I was
supposed
about
to
to
do?
say, what else are you gonna do? Are we gonna make a Dragon Ball dating sim?
Yeah, like
Something
what?
with Super.
Are we gonna make Dragon Ball Z the dating sim where you get to fuck either Goku or Vegeta?
I mean,
I'm sure that
Story
exists, don't worry.
based, like a Walking
I mean,
Dead.
of course, it probably exists somewhere, but officially made
Wow.
by Bandai. Do you expect that to come out?
I'm telling you, just make a fucking platformer. It'd be cool.
I feel like you could.
The
A
sad thing is,
platformer with a dating sim.
they probably could do something with that. Honestly,
I don't know how, but yeah.
well, no, it's like Kirby. Kirby's fun, and it's barely a platformer since you can fucking fly.
True.
Speed of curb.
Speed of Kirby.
But like,
Yeah, I feel like when they make a game with Super, I feel like they're good. They don't we don't need to keep putting our fingers on this property until it puts out more like material or source
Yeah.
material that work.
Yeah.
I
because
feel
we've
like-
had the same stories.
Yeah, I
And-
would agree. I'd like for them to chill for a little bit and stop just fucking spamming us with Dragon Ball games for a
Yeah.
while until we get actual more content.
yeah, I feel like you can have a game for Super, and then like the next fucking game that drops. I mean, the next like series that drops, make a game of that, or maybe make 2 or 3 of them, right? But don't
Right.
sit here and make the same damn fucking 5 games every 2 fucking years.
Right?
Yeah.
Don't just spam us with a retelling of the Z story.
Like
Yeah.
I like Z, but damn, you making me hate that shit.
Exactly.
Now, I feel like that also adds to the argument of like the future. Like, how do you guys feel about where we are with anime games
Bro,
in general?
bro,
They need to take their damn time. Moral of the story.
Correct.
Anime games are at a point to where, at least the most recent ones that I played was like fucking Kill la Kill, which is
Yeah.
that's a decent game.
That's probably one of the best 3D arena fighters ever made, honestly.
Yeah, but I personally he just said no, but
Oh,
No.
I thought his mic cut out, and I was just like, I'm
Nah,
gonna let him
he
explain.
just said no. But I believe they need to take their time. I believe that they need to stop putting out just spamming us with fucking games that don't even matter.
Fighters
Um,
and Arena Fighters for each
try
series
other
that comes
fuck-
out.
Try
For
other
every shonen.
games, try other animes, and when
Right.
they do try other animes, get someone that's actually good at making games to make them. Don't let these niggas
Right.
fucking
when-
One's Justice
like
could have
when
been
they
so fucking good. Fucking
Right, like,
7 Deadly
when
Sins
they-
could have been so good.
Right. Who actually out here remembers Tokyo Ghoul Call to Existence?
Nobody.
That was like a couple months ago.
My nigga,
Nobody.
my nigga Ray was hyped about this shit, and I saw him making videos on it and shit. But I have no idea what it's like.
I don't even know what the game is about.
Me either.
Again, I saw a trailer and I haven't heard anything from it since. I didn't even know it was out.
Everyone saw the re at the end of Tokyo Ghoul, and they said no,
Nope.
no.
If it just
No.
said Tokyo Ghoul, bro, that'd be it. But Tokyo Ghoul Re, nah.
Mhm.
No.
It's very simple.
No.
You see that re at the end of Tokyo Ghoul? It's an instantaneous.
I mean, it's some
No.
it's some bullshit.
I wish
Yeah.
people, I wish developers, for anime games, when they get an anime property, they should look at more than just the combat in it. Because a lot of
Right.
them they're grabbing are shonens, and of course there's going to be combat
Here's-
in shonens, but they
Here's
should
the,
look at the other aspects of it as well. Like you should add, you can have fighting, but you could add
Like a s-
choose your own dialogue and shit in it or something like that.
yeah, just something that
Here's
makes it
the-
feel.
here's the
like-
big problem with anime games right now. It's the fact that it literally doesn't matter what they do. They're gonna get thousands of fucking fanboys who will buy whatever the fuck it has, as long as it has a name they like on it, and they'll make their money back no matter fucking what.
And don't
and
forget,
they know that.
don't forget, you got these fucking big ass YouTubers promoting that shit, knowing they gonna get views. From it.
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
and then they get it sent this one for free anyway, so they're like, okay, fuck it. You sent it for me for free. I'm gonna go ahead and make a video on this shit.
Exactly.
It's like the
it's
Raid
like-
Shadow Legends movement.
It's the same thing as the fucking Disney live action movies. They know that just the pure star power of the title is going to be able to bring niggas in and get their money back.
Bro, that's,
So they don't care. They don't care about what they put in the game.
that's the only reason niggas bought Jump Force.
Exactly.
Only reason
And
niggas bought Jump Force is because of all
Jump
the fucking
Force
names
had
in it.
potential. It was so sad to see Jump Force be so fucking bad.
I'm sorry, bro. It's just I don't understand like when I played the fucking beta, right? It was fun playing the beta. Then the fucking
Right.
open beta came out. I played that. and I'm like, bro, I'm fucking bored.
Right. Nigga,
I had a
thought-
total of 2 play sessions and I was bored.
I thought I
PlayStation.
I didn't like the game because I didn't understand what I was doing. But no, it was just that the game was shit.
It's fucking, and I'm sorry, bro, but who the fuck? Like, I have nothing against motion blur in games, but what the fuck is up with that amount of motion blur?
What the fuck is up with everything?
I'm in a hub world. I think you can now, but at first you couldn't. I was in the hub world, spawned in, turned to the left, and my game lagged because of the fucking motion blur.
We're in the hub world, and the game is lagging more than Sonic Unleashed on the PS fucking 3.
That's terrible.
It's fucking whack, bro.
Did they ever?
And who the fuck's bright idea was it to absolutely not animate the game?
Also not
Bro,
Most of the
button.
time, niggas' mouths don't even open when they fucking talk.
Bro, I remember when the game first came out, people were riding on like fucking like the little shit you could ride around on the map, right? And like they weren't even animated. They were just, and the ones that were animated, they just fucking froze sometimes.
Bro,
They just T-posing around the
one
map.
cutscene I saw that made me laugh out loud. Like my stomach was hurting from watching this shit. It was Frieza flying down, and you know how usually his feet are slightly angled towards the ground, and then he angles them
Yeah,
upwards to step down.
He was
No,
just-
that nigga's model just stayed perfectly still as he floated down.
It was the funniest shit, bro. I remember seeing that.
T-posing down. Just,
Like I was doing that laugh where you can't even make fucking noise, and you're just struggling for air.
I was like, bro, I was done with the game when I saw the scene fucking that black cube going up Vegeta's booty hole to make him evil, nigga.
Did they ever add the rematch button?
I don't even think so.
Bro, you know your fighting
they,
game.
they had an update.
You know your
they had a
fighting game
specific
is
update
shit
for it.
when you're hyping up a fucking rematch button post launch.
That's terrible.
A rematch button. Negro, what?
Rematch button.
Anyway, yeah, basically anime games are gonna fucking go to
Pissed me off
shit
thinking
unless
about it.
unless fucking companies do something about it.
Niggas need to chill, take their fucking time, actually make good games. Oh my god, what a concept.
I feel like we should
Kinda
we
like
could also
Sonic
stop
Mania
hyping
in a
up
sense.
every like I feel like we could also stop hyping up every game because it has like a property that we watch on it.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
That
Jump
That's
Force
an ex-
had every shonen character ever in it. Well, not even really. They
Right.
were missing way too many characters.
They were
that
missing-
should have been in the base game.
Right.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
they put
That
fucking
game looked
Kaguya in the
hideous.
game over Madara.
Nigga, they even have like it would have been cool if they had something like J Stars. I like J Stars for the sole fact that like it literally had like
It had everyone.
Yeah, like it had fucking like I forget her name, but it had that fucking pink haired bitch from Two Love Ru. Somehow that's just shonen. I don't fucking know, but like, who the fuck even remembers that anime? I'm pretty sure I'm the only nigga here who even knows what it is, and the only reason I know what it is because I got the fucking poster on my wall.
Like,
Like, that is crazy.
yeah. I feel like when a trailer comes out, we could because Jump Force looked hideous. It looked bad from the start. Like, and then
that's kind of an
people-
extension of the point I made where companies don't care about actually making a good game since they know the star power of the title is enough to
Yeah.
just get niggas to buy the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, even if your favorite anime character shows up in the game disfigured and ugly and with weird textures all over his head,
Right.
like Goku looked like a man in a Goku costume, and like I feel like we could like when trailers come out, people could just like not get like ask what it is. If it's an arena fighter, like another arena fighter, we could just be like, no. We
Right.
have plenty. Like the last one I bought was Kill la Kill, and even though the combat was good, there was literally nothing else in the game to do. And I
That's
feel
true.
like we could be asking for more.
Right.
Yeah.
It's at this point you either take shitty combat with a story or good combat and nothing else.
Yeah, basically.
Unless
Or-
you get somebody else to help you like Arc did with fighters.
Or unless you shit, sometimes you could even get none because look at fucking
Jump Force.
Nah,
Jump Force.
look at One's Justice. The story
Yeah.
story was fucking flashcards.
Yeah, story was flashcards, and barely animated models just pushing against each other.
Imagine if the fucking like anime video games just came out with like pink and black cubes like mixing textures on fucking Gmod.
I ain't
Like,
gonna
what the
lie.
fuck?
I ain't gonna lie. That'd be fine though, cause
What the fuck happened to the days of shit like Storm 4? Which, state what you will about the Storm series, the combat was decent. The story was actually good, even though it was even though it was just the anime.
Yeah, but it's cool that like they don't rehash the fucking Naruto story over and over again. So it's cool to be able to go ahead and play the Naruto games, not watch the anime, and still know what the fuck goes on.
Right. This probably beats about the most. What the fuck did I just say? Let me retry that.
Go.
This is probably about to be the most controversial thing I ever say, but I actually think some of the scenes from the anime in Storm 4 were done better in Storm 4 than in the actual anime.
Yeah,
Probably.
you're not even in the minority on that. I don't think.
Shit like the
Minority?
shit like the fucking night guy scene was amazing in the game, but was just kind of in the show.
Yeah, and I feel like each Naruto game, like they don't all contain all of the same story. They contain like a part of the story, so you have reason to go and get the next one.
Right, and then sometimes you have just pure shit like Shinobi Strikers.
Yeah,
But you ain't hear me say that.
I mean, okay, I will give Shinobi Strikers the like praise that it like Shinobi Strikers as a game technically isn't bad, but I personally cannot play that shit more than fucking 30 minutes.
Right. I feel like it's one of those things where if you just try real hard to get into it, you will.
It's like one of those games that I can only record and then I fucking hop off forever.
Yeah. The most fun I had with the game is when me and you were in the open beta and it was just straight fucking breaking.
Yeah, like that shit was fucking fun. Like
That was hilarious. We were fucking instant transmissioning up and down all throughout the map. It was hilarious.
We've been in a fucking
Rose.
topic for a minute, my bad.
Right.
It's a good topic.
It is. I was just looking at the time. We can continue.
Yeah, it's been two topics and we have 4 more to get through.
Oh,
Oh my
yeah.
God. Bro, we started recording like 20 minutes ago. some
Yeah,
shit.
no, it's been
Yeah.
30. It's been 30, bro.
Oh Jesus.
I wanted. You can cut this part out. I wanted to ask if you guys wanted to talk about what we're playing before music in the topic list.
Oh yeah, we can.
Like add
Okay.
what we've been playing.
Yeah,
Okay, I got
like
you.
as an outro kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. That sounded
yeah.
that sounded really condescending. I'm sorry. I
Just
don't
so
know
you-
why I said it like that.
Just so you know, I'm not gonna edit that out because I'm not gonna remember.
It's
I'm
a
not
podcast.
gonna remember that it's in here. So
It's a podcast. Fuck it.
It's a
yeah,
podcast.
and it's a podcast. Fuck it.
I just noticed how
whatever.
long these episodes have been.
But yeah,
progressively
like
longer.
It's a
the-
podcast.
just in general, the future anime games, if they don't work on it, it's gonna be short as shit.
If they don't start taking their fucking time, if they don't make different games, they're gonna die. They're gonna go out of business. End of fucking story. Except probably not.
Ripperoni.
Real quick, I actually want to know about this. I guess going on to the next topic, like, I didn't look up anything about this about Anthem being reworked, but like,
I don't know nothing about this.
what is the word on that page? Like,
Yeah.
So as you guys already know, Anthem came
Flopped.
out like it flopped hard. It was the hardest, one of the hardest flops of
Flop L bad Destiny
That was
clone,
like-
and I play Warframe.
like that and Fallout 76 have been the worst like, flops in the last like 10 years. I feel like. But Anthem came out. It was bad. People didn't like it.
Awful,
They had a
atrocious.
roadmap for DLC that they were gonna work on.
And
But
they didn't even do that shit, did they?
no, people
Irrelevant.
bought a season pass for that for one.
oh damn.
And
Ew.
they completely scrapped their plans, and they said that they're gonna rework it from the ground up, like rework all of the like the mechanics and shit like that, and everything that people were complaining about the entire time after the game came out. They are reworking on that now instead
Mhm.
of putting out like DLC.
So
What-
basically,
shit
they're
like
just
that.
trying to make the game better instead of trying to make DLC.
Okay.
Quite.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right,
so
that's
like,
fair.
I thought when I heard like reworked, like I don't know why I automatically thought like they were just gonna like fucking remake the game. even though
And
it,
re-release it.
even though it flopped. Yeah. So I was like, what the? Are they just gonna call it Anthem 2.0?
Like have a whole 5-year development cycle. For it?
Yeah, yeah.
Anthem, and then under the title card, it's Anthem, and then underneath that title card, in parentheses, it just says, "But it's not shit."
But yeah, they're coming out
But,
with they're working on Anthem 2.0. They scrapped all the DLC they were working on, which people that's what they promised people at the start, and that's what people bought like a season pass for. I can understand wanting to rework the game and make it a good game, but also maybe you should have did that from the start.
Yeah.
So you could put out the DLC that you had planned.
Yeah.
Yes.
all right, but to my understanding, it's been so long since I thought about Anthem, so I'm sorry, but it's BioWare who made Anthem, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I also wanted to touch on that.
It's EA, right?
They made
right? Yeah. I don't know. I might be stupid.
yeah.
They made Mass
Well,
Effect
published by
2.
EA.
What the fuck are they doing? Like
You said
BioWare,
you said they made what?
they made Mass Effect 2.
I mean, did
That's my favorite series.
did them niggas also
Yeah.
make Mass Effect Andromeda? Because that game was whack.
Yeah.
That game was
Yeah,
whack.
it was. It was.
Relevant.
That game was
That's
bugs.
also part of the point. Like, see, the big thing is BioWare's strength has always been more of single player story driven shooters, kind of like Uncharted, if I had to compare it to anything.
No.
But okay, I guess.
I mean, it's not like Uncharted. It's more like like Uncharted. You don't really like focus
Well,
on the story. You're just
I'm trying to
following, like,
compare
the
more or
main
less the structure of the game design than the actual gameplay.
Oh.
But
Wait, both of those are the same thing.
no,
Design and gameplay are the same thing.
I mean,
No.
depending on how you design the gameplay, I guess.
Right.
A little bit.
the structure of the gameplay
go
is
go
high.
into what you were saying.
Okay,
My
anyways.
bad.
But they've always focused more on. They've always clearly shined more on single player shooter story driven games, right? And due to a modern trend, they're trying to make more of multiplayer oriented games that you can play for fucking ever, which not everyone's good at doing.
Yeah.
Like they literally just tried to make Destiny 2 Electric Boogaloo and it didn't work.
That nigga said Destiny 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah.
I mean, that's basically
literally
what that's literally what it was, except add
Yeah, they were trying to do that.
knockoff fucking Transformers mechs looking ass.
I feel like after Mass Effect Andromeda flopped, I feel like and this is a flop, and it's like it doesn't look good for them to EA, so I feel like they're like scrambling to like. I hope they don't get closed because
I'm scared BioWare's gonna get done with what happened to Rare.
Yeah, like Mass Effect is my favorite series. I know they can like make something good.
Right. It's
Hopefully
very clear
can
that
make something-
they have the capability to make something good, but they need to have the opportunity to make something good.
Yeah, they basically sacrificed Andromeda to make Anthem, and Anthem didn't come out good.
Yeah.
So I feel like they're in danger of being shut down,
Right.
which I hope doesn't happen. That would suck.
I
Well,
mean,
I believe they have 2 more chances. Or realistically 1 more chance. It's if they do this Anthem rework and it's good, that'll give them enough limelight to probably make another game. And if that game flops, I really feel like it's just over for them.
but I'm telling you right now, they just gonna make Destiny 2.0 Battle Royale, and it's gonna flop.
Yeah.
I swear to God, if they make this rework and I see Anthem Battle Royale, I'm actually going to be furious.
Oh, it's probably gonna
I
happen
jinxed
now,
the
just as you said that.
shit out of it.
I just now you just made me realize that's an actual possibility. Oh my
I
God.
jinxed the shit out of it.
I'm gonna laugh if that comes out like that.
We're gonna get a Fallout 76 Destiny version. Oh my God.
I wouldn't be surprised if EA shuts down BioWare while they're working on Anthem 2.0.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Because I'm sure they're like still using a lot of money to create. Because Anthem didn't. It's a good looking game. It's like it functions.
It's a very
There's a
pretty game.
Yeah, like it's clear there was a lot of money put into it, and I feel like EA is not gonna. It's not gonna like sit around. They're gonna be really like angry with them if like 2.0 doesn't like look good.
Right. See, it's just Yeah, especially with EA, the development the environment I've heard is like very toxic nowadays because everyone's trying to hop on very certain trends,
Yeah,
not not thinking about if the people they have are actually capable of doing those trends.
I think it all has to do with like obviously, damn nigga screaming. Obviously has to do with like the main decision person. I forget. I don't even know like the name. What you would
The
call them?
director.
Yeah, directors and shit. Like, who are these directors? Like, do they actually play games? Like, or do they just do research on what is popular in the game
Yeah,
world? Or
very likely they just do research and just say, "Hey, that's popular. Let's do that."
yeah, because if that's the case, like you can tell when a company who makes games plays games and creates games that are actually good.
Yeah,
Like most, at least from what I know, the people at Nintendo play their fucking games.
right.
Like they,
Like for example, Sakurai, whenever he makes DLC, as much as we all love to shit on
bro,
Sakurai,
he plays it. He literally plays it up until it's done fucking developing.
right? He is very involved in not only making the DLC, but also figuring out how to best represent the game by actually, playing
Like
it.
it, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like that just
Um,
has a big thing to do with game design.
Right. Another
Yeah.
example like that is Dan Fornes and Rivals of Aether. He's a very long time fan of Smash Bros. And as a result, he's made one, in my opinion, a fucking amazing fighting game.
Yes. And mods are great
I
too.
hope.
I got the
Yeah, but we didn't
coronavirus.
talk about
Yeah.
that.
I know.
I'm hoping if Anthem 2.0 comes out and it's good, I might play it. But
Right.
I
But
don't
if
know,
it
bro.
if it flops, they are definitely going to get rarewared.
yeah, if it flops, they're dead. They're dead in the
Yeah,
water.
Goodbye, Bioware. You had a good run for a while.
Damn, that's a ill.
Except for that one time they made a Sonic RPG, but we don't talk about that.
I guess we could talk about Activision planning to put out more remakes too. I don't necessarily know
So-
what they would remake. Like what
Right,
does
so-
all Action Vision do? Because I know like they've done like
Call of Duty. That's
I
it.
mean-
Call of Duty, yeah.
I mean yeah like but they've done Call of Duty. They've
Publish a lot.
done they've
They
done
made-
Publish a lot of games.
They made a few Ben 10 beat 'em ups on the Wii.
they made Crash. I know that I think right. Didn't they do Crash?
Did they?
I think
yeah.
so. I'm pretty sure that was a
Crash,
publisher for the
Spyro.
remake.
I know for a fact they did fucking a couple Tony Hawk games. Like
Right. Well, to be fair, when it comes to Crash, at least, what else do they have to remake that people are actually going to care about?
I mean, there was already a Crash remastered anyway, so
That's what I'm saying. The Insane Trilogy. Spyro at
They
least
make a-
has other series besides the original that people actually like.
I mean,
Yes.
but I like Crash's well, we already got that. Fuck. I was gonna say like Crash Racing.
Yeah, but
But
that
we
already
are-
came out.
yeah, it already
So-
came out. I forgot it came out.
Yeah. I am not huge on remakes. I can understand why people would want to like. I'm not very closely attached to either of the remakes that like any other remakes that came out recently. Resident Evil 2 was good, but it was good.
Right.
Crash Bandicoot
let's
and
just-
Spyro. I didn't
Let's
really
just
care
say
that
this:
much
as a
about.
as a decently long time Spyro fan, that the Reignited trilogy hit me in all the right places. Like I low key
That's
noted.
good.
I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm glad that people are enjoying it.
You're busting nut.
Like
I want.
they did good. They did good, and they're still doing good.
Yeah.
But the question is, what's their next move? Is the biggest question.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Me
I just
personally,
want to see
when I hear
like,
Activision and remakes, my mind instantly goes to Black Ops 2,
yes.
yeah.
Like,
which I know.
What games would
Yeah.
you guys want to see remade? Me personally, I would want to see Time Splitters.
Just
Because that's the
Just Activision or actual other games.
let's say games that Activision have a chance of like remastering
Okay,
or like
Shit.
have like
one
published in the
game,
past.
a series I would absolutely love to see remastered, and it would go right along with Spyro and Crash. Tyler already know what I'm gonna say. I would love to see a remake of the Jack and Daxter trilogy.
yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
That would be
I'm surprised they
fucking
haven't done
fire.
that yet.
I am too. I know we already got
Like, they did
a
Ratchet and
reboot of
Clank.
the first game, but I would love to see remakes of other Ratchet and Clank games.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do some.
But it was
research
Naughty
real
Dog.
quick.
It was Naughty Dog who made that remake, wasn't it?
Was
the
it?
Spyro one? Or
No,
the Crash
Ratchet
one?
and Clank.
All right, look.
Oh, Ratchet and Clank.
So-
Who made that?
I'm gonna tell y'all real quick what I want, man. Look, I
Alright.
want Obviously, you should already guess this. If it's possible, and if it would come out the way I wanted it to, Black Ops 2 remake.
Thank you.
It'd be so hard to fuck that up.
You will be surprised with Call of Duty, my nigga.
I mean, I would be.
Nah, they're gonna put
I
supply
wouldn't-
drops in it.
I wouldn't be surprised if they fucked it up, but it'd still be real hard to fuck up.
Yeah, yeah.
All you need to do is put supply drops in there and then done. Fucked up.
Low key, not gonna lie, Prototype would be cool. I heavily fuck with
Prototype was
Prototype.
cool.
Prototype would be. Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Prototype
That's a
remake.
great
That would
idea.
be cool.
That's a great idea.
That's
a great idea.
Yeah. Shit. I forgot they made Deadpool. Damn,
I don't care about that. That game's okay. That
I mean,
game's just okay.
it's a funny game, but
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Well, it's Deadpool. So.
The fucking scene
besides
where
that,
you-
besides that, none for real,
the scene where you bitch slap Wolverine turns me into a Snickers bar.
Actually, fucking
What?
Guitar Hero. I'll take Guitar Hero.
Oh, they did
Guitar
make
Hero
Guitar
3.
Hero, didn't they? How would
Yes.
they? How would they remake that though? Would they have to re-release?
Would have to, yeah, they would have to make
re-release
the
guitar
controllers
controllers.
again.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, I don't think a lot of people would be mad about that with how many people love Guitar Hero and Rock Band.
I need a new chunk of plastic in my room. Hold up.
Exactly.
Shit, nigga, but I miss having a fucking fat ass plastic guitar in my room.
I know. I could probably go to Goodwill right now and find a couple.
That's what I'm
Exactly.
saying, bro. Besides that, none for real. Mainly just Black Ops 2, because Black Ops 2 is a shit. And maybe Black
Right.
Ops... shit, niggas might be mad at me for saying this, but fucking... I'll even take fucking MW3 or Ghost, if anything. If I gotta get
Right.
anything. Fucking
Yeah.
Advanced Warfare. Like, all
Right.
Call of Duties, nigga. All Call of
Advanced Warfare is a good game, but Ghost, I have a thing where I like seeing games that were bad getting remade because it has a potential to actually, fix what was wrong with the
The
game.
thing is, Ghost wasn't fucking bad.
It
I
was
don't-
just, I know, it was
I
just
don't-
really basic.
I
That's
don't
all
want-
people were
Yeah,
mad about.
I don't get where people get that from. Like,
It was kind of like the same thing with Infinite Warfare, where it strayed too far away from what people liked about Call of Duty,
when,
but not at the same time.
Infinite Warfare to me was just... I didn't like anything
was
about
just-
the game. I didn't like
It
the
was
maps.
it was
like,
literally just a reskin of Black Ops 3 with bad maps.
damage. I didn't like the damage output or anything about that game.
Right. They literally ported a gun from Black Ops 3 and didn't change anything. They didn't change the model. They didn't change how it works. They didn't even change the name.
Shit, I'll just take Advanced Warfare on the real though.
Honest.
Advanced Warfare 2, say less.
Right.
Sony and
Because
Insomniac
Modern
made,
Warfare
Ratchet and Clank,
Remastered was good too.
by the way.
Talking about the one that's out right
What'd you
now,
say, Paige?
or the one that came out with Infinite Warfare.
Yeah, shut up.
What? They answered the
Idiot. Y'all niggas cut off Paige and not even say nothing, nigga. What were you saying, Paige?
Y'all
bro?
got me off all the
Yeah,
damn
right.
time. The fuck.
Yeah, what were you saying, Paige?
I was saying Sony and Insomniac made Ratchet and Clank, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Insomnia, that's what it was. I knew it was either Naughty Dog or Insomnia.
Like, y'all niggas cut my nigga off to say nothing.
I didn't even hear that nigga say anything, to be honest with you.
You diff. Shit, Overwatch 2.
Overwatch 2 remastered, the game not even out.
But nah, man. I can't.
Let's move on.
Shit,
Connector
but
would be a good.
nigga,
That's the best one that we've come up with.
bro,
Actually.
Yeah.
So Paige, I guess we're going on to the next one, but like, I'm pretty sure you're the only nigga here who has
Yeah,
seen
you're-
the Sonic movie.
You're gonna have to lead the way. You're gonna have to lead the way with this one. All I
Can
know
you
is that
can you attempt to say it without spoiling the movie? at
don't
all?
spoil shit.
That's the
bro.
real
Of
question.
I'm gonna go watch it.
All I know is there is a certain
Yeah, I'm not gonna
thing.
spoil you.
There's a certain person in there.
I know. I've already seen the end credit scene. I know that much.
Okay, I won't spoil that, but yeah, that's good. That's a great.
And
that was great.
I'll say this: pretty much all the voice cast for the movie, I actually like more than the actual game's voice cast right now.
Oh.
I didn't
His
say that.
voice was decent. The voice of
Yeah.
Sonic did a good job.
Oh yeah, what's his name? Ben Schwartz or something like that.
Yes.
he did a good job.
He's like one of my favorite. He's definitely better than Roger Craig Smith right now.
Yeah, he did a good job with his voice.
Right.
I totally forgot it was Ben Schwartz until you said
Right.
it. But yeah,
Roger Craig Smith only really worked in Sonic Boom, in my opinion, and that's the TV show, not the games.
yeah.
Hey, real quick. Besides, So like whatever topic you said, let's do before music. Can we just do that and then not do music because I am kind of running low on time. Because
Okay.
I'm running low on
Fair
time. I
enough.
didn't know if
Fair
that came
enough.
through.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine. But anyway, I went to go see the Sonic movie Friday when it came out. My theater was actually pretty packed. There was quite a few people in there ready to see fucking Sonic the Hedgehog instead of like the romantic the rom-comedy movie that was next door.
Because what's funnier, a rom-com or the fucking Sonic the Hedgehog movie?
Yeah.
Blue
But yeah,
Speedo.
I
That
went
sounds
to
like
go
something I
see-
do just because it's funny.
I went to go see Sonic. The movie, it was a perfectly fine, serviceable movie. It wasn't like the last movie I saw before this was Parasite.
Right.
So
Well, yeah,
that probably didn't hold up
we're
well
not
for it.
we're not expecting an art house film out of a fucking Sonic movie.
Yeah, yeah,
But-
but
If it's just okay, that's already a million times better than shit like the fucking Super Mario Bros. Movie.
yeah,
Or the Mortal Kombat movie.
I feel like
Okay,
it's
no.
it's definitely in the top 2 or 3 video game movies that have come out because
Okay,
like
what-
it's like the humor is just okay.
Right.
It like I laughed a couple times.
I mean, of course, Jim Krobotnik is already one of the funniest things I've ever seen. Just conceptual-wise.
He killed his role too. He
Hey.
did a good job
And-
in his role.
Paige, what's like your
I'm-
number one video game movie then?
Yes, please. What video game movie's better than Sonic the Hedgehog?
Please tell me.
Why do we have to ask this question?
That's yeah.
This may I can't
Why
think
is
of-
Sonic the Hedgehog of all things breaking the norm and making a good video game movie?
Not in your top spot.
Why is Sonic the
Um,
Hedgehog of all things delaying a release? Delaying a fucking release to make something better.
This was I can't think of another one that was better, honestly.
Right.
So what the
This may-
fuck?
this may
You
be-
say
this may
top
be
2 or
it.
3?
Yeah, this may be
Hang on. Let's get off that for a second. I love the fact that this movie is doing so well because the fact they had to redo the whole movie essentially with the better Sonic model.
yeah.
That shows amazing practice in the movie industry.
I'll
it
be
shows
honest
that-
though.
It shows that efforts like that are well respected and well rewarded. And so we're going to see more shit like that.
Yeah.
That's
I'll-
amazing.
He did still look weird in some scenes, but he looked
Yeah.
okay for the most part. Like
But
he,
Sonic himself looks fucking weird most of the time anyways.
Like
Okay,
he's
but would
supposed
you
to be
rather
there in
have
every
human
scene.
teeth Sonic?
No.
Yes.
Yeah, but no, I would not rather. He looks way better than his original design, but yeah, he still
Oh,
doesn't
really?
look like he belongs in the world. But he is an alien, and
Yeah,
the
exactly.
plot is basically he's trying to get his rings to go to Mushroom World.
Mushroom World.
He
That
was
really the
also
plot. All right.
He's trying to
he
get
was
his
also
rings to
raised by
get
an
high to
owl.
go to another world.
Yep.
He was raised by an owl at the beginning. I didn't know this about Sonic. He was raised by an owl, and he had to teleport to human world
Oh my
to
god.
to
Oh my
like
God.
get away
I-
from danger.
Yeah, I don't understand.
and-
I think that's a reference to the original OVA.
I
Really?
think it is. Yeah, there were references. There were plenty of references in here too. So
Oh,
you
yeah.
know the people that worked on it actually know Sonic the Hedgehog as
What
a
they're doing.
character.
Right.
But like he's trying to get his rings so he can go to Mushroom World.
Right.
And Eggman Jim Carrey is trying to find and stop this blue alien rat
Right.
man.
The only-
He
yeah.
flossed twice in the movie, by the way.
Right. The only
he-
thing I see, yeah, oh yeah, I was gonna talk about that. I'm so lost in irony that that's one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life. Sonic flossing is pure comedic gold to me. Not in the way
Yeah.
they intended at all, but
He flosses twice in the movie. That I feel like that detracts away from it a little bit in the times that he did. Yeah, that was one of the things where I was like the comedy.
Bruh.
It may not be for me, but it would be for someone else who is
That
seeing
nigga,
this.
that nigga, that nigga backpack kid sitting there hyping shit.
I wanted to take you to come up with that
all day, all day.
all day, baby.
Yeah, like the jokes in it, they were okay. They were okay.
Right.
Like it's clearly for a child that's watching it, that's going to see
Well,
Sonic, but it's predictable. It's not anything outside of what you would expect from a children's like movie.
But like
the
I said,
beats,
that's
the beats of the
that's
movie are
already a
pretty.
million times better than shit like Ready Player One and the fucking
Yeah.
Tomb Raider movies.
The beats of the movie
Pixels.
follow what you would expect from like a children's or family movie, but they did a good job of what they were doing.
Right.
All right, that's good.
Some of the jokes
All I know
worked, some
is
of the jokes landed,
this
a lot of them
this
didn't.
this movie's doing good. We're gonna get a Sonic cinematic universe. I'm calling it right now.
Shut up.
I'm calling it right now. No,
Please
I'm not
no.
even. I'm not even capping. I'm calling it
Rouge better get her own.
Why?
because I want to see it happen because it'd be funny.
Of course, you're a Sonic fanboy, man.
No, I'm not denying that I'm a Sonic fanboy, but the main reason I want to see it happen is because it'd be fucking hilarious to say there's a Sonic cinematic universe.
You sound like Spot right now.
Shit, I guess so.
I'm just playing.
I guess so.
No, that's
Yeah,
cool. That was good though.
It was good. It was good. It wasn't like anything crazy or
It was a
anything
decent
like,
movie.
It wasn't. I just know some of the jokes didn't work for me, but it wasn't bad. I
Right.
feel like
Okay,
it wasn't. It definitely wasn't a bad video game.
1 out of
movie.
10. 1 out of 10. What would you give it? Just based on regular movies, not video games movies. So,
Right, just
movies as a whole standard.
try to forget
I
the
feel
fact
like
you
I
just
would give
watched
it-
Parasite.
It's a good 6 out of 10 movie.
Yeah, that's okay. That's what I
That's
guessed.
fair enough.
That's
what I
fair
guessed.
that's actually what it is on Rotten Tomatoes right now. So that's
Pretty much,
so
yeah.
Yeah, that's about what you would expect. There's also a Sonic reference. There's a there's a Sonic drawing.
A Sonic?
What?
Yeah.
Nah,
What?
this movie's 9 out. This movie's 10 out of 10 if I see that.
was-
No.
Exactly.
That was great. That was great. They were looking like if you when you see it
Right.
when you
Before
see
we
it,
end
you'll
this,
see it.
before we end this topic, I do have one more question. In the trailers, I saw that some of the CG was a little off. Like, for example, the robots didn't really look like they were there.
Yeah.
Did they fix that at all? Did they make that look any better in the actual movie?
It looked fine in the movie.
Okay, because in the
they
trailers they
didn't-
looked like they were just PNGs put over the fucking. It looked like I edited the shit.
Yeah, me like.
Yeah, when I saw it, I didn't like when I looked at them. I wasn't like thrown off or anything. They just looked,
Okay,
yeah, it didn't look like super out of place or anything.
all right, that's cool. Then.
But yeah, Sonic was fine. It was a decent movie. He does look out of place, but he is an alien,
All right,
and
so it's
the
fine.
ending was good. And there's references. I didn't like the end credits music with Wiz Khalifa. That song is terrible.
Wiz Khalifa.
Yeah, they got Wiz Khalifa first song.
That song was terrible. I'm not gonna listen to that again.
The Sonic movie. Oh, is it that one promotional song he had? I think I remember listening to it one time and I didn't think it was that bad.
The shit with Wiz Khalifa and Lil Yachty and Ty Dolla $ign and some white
Well,
rapper.
that sounds like a terrible mix-up for a fucking
It's
song
fine.
in general.
Wiz Khalifa
It's
and
not a
Ty.
good song.
Wiz Khalifa and Ty Dolla $ign ain't bad though.
And Lil Yachty is.
I'm not a
Lil
fan of
Yachty-
Wiz Khalifa
Lil
or
Yachty.
Ty Dolla $ign or Lil Yachty.
Lil Yachty just stopped trying.
Lil Yachty just chilling right now.
Lil Yachty
For the
got his
end
money,
credits-
then dipped.
Yeah.
That's exactly
For
what
the
happened.
end credits,
He
though,
came
they
and said,
had,
"All right, y'all, I got my money. Now it's time for me to head out."
Bobo.
You said
for the end credits, they had this like animation of like Sonic running through like the town and encountering people from the movie, which was really cool.
Right.
That was like one of the better parts of the movie. Like the end credits, besides the music. Music was terrible, but yeah. If you want to go see Sonic, I would say go ahead. If you didn't want to, if you saw the trailer for Sonic and said you didn't want to see it,
I wouldn't
you
say do it
aren't
anyways.
gonna
You'll
be
like it.
missing much.
Right. It's basically if you saw the trailer and you think you'll like it, you'll probably like it.
Yeah. Don't go into it expecting more from it than it would be.
Right.
I mean, for again a video game movie actually being decent, I'm not really gonna expect much
Right.
from it though.
Would
Also-
prefer this over like the fucking Blood Rain or whatever bullshit ass movies that were coming out in like the 2000s
Exactly.
by fucking Uwe Boll or something.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was fine. It was good.
All right.
Um,
then.
It was decent.
So what topic did you say you were
But,
gonna talk about before music?
What it was
What
like?
we're
What games we
playing.
were playing?
Oh,
Yeah, what we're playing
okay.
at the moment.
Okay. I'm still playing the same shit as last week. Call of Duty.
Flash games and Uno.
Call of Duty.
Fucking
Oh.
Uno.
I
I'm
played
like
Uno
playing
today.
Uno.
I played Uno today, but I've been playing Call of Duty.
Shit.
Hella basic shit, basically. Oh, and Rivals.
And Uno.
Yeah, Rivals.
I have an idea.
What?
Fucking Ronald McDonald mod in that game. That's terrible.
I've been playing Rivals, Dead by Daylight,
What is Rivals?
Rivals of Aether.
Oh, I've never.
It's a good
You
game.
guys haven't. What is that?
It's a Steam game.
It's a game made by a really big Smash fan.
Oh,
It's a plat-
so it's like a
Yeah,
kind of
it's
like
his-
Smash.
It's his own platform fighter that's really good and also supports mods of the Steam Workshop.
Shovel Knight is in it.
Supports-
Okay.
Yeah,
it
yeah,
supports Mama.
It supports mom.
Looks good. Cool. Okay, I didn't know this was. I didn't. I think you've mentioned it before, but I didn't know
Yeah,
what it was.
It's really good. If you like Smash, buy it. It's really good.
What about you,
Yeah.
Tyler?
Fucking Rivals. I've been playing fucking Bloons TD6 for some damn reason.
You playing what?
Fucking
Bloons Tower Defense 6.
Yeah, like, why?
Balloons?
Balloons.
What do y'all
playing a lot
doing?
of,
What do y'all do?
Been playing a lot of SpongeBob Invasion of the Patty Snatchers.
Been playing Flash games on CartoonNetwork.com.
Hell
I've
yeah.
been playing Y8.com shit.
Been playing a lot of
games.
addictinggames.com.
Addicting games is
We're on a
fun.
gaming podcast. Y'all
Exactly.
are playing cool math games.
Nigga,
Can
those
I
are
say-
still games. What are you talking about?
I have a fancy
I mean,
pants mod
yeah,
in Rivals
Raft
of
Wars,
Aether.
nigga.
I've been playing a fancy pants mod in Rivals of Aether, so I'll just say I've been playing Fancy Pants Adventures on my phone.
Okay, Fancy Pants is live. All right,
I'm not saying it isn't.
I'm saying that for Paige.
Oh yeah.
I just play games that are made and come out.
Basically.
I play games that I buy.
Basic ass nigga.
I play fucking
Like, I know that's
everything,
where
nigga.
indie games come from, but
And Minecraft. I play Minecraft too.
Oh yeah, me and some homies were fucking around being straight coons on Skyblock last night.
You could play
sounds-
Skyblock? What?
Yeah. Me, Jet, and two of his homies were just in fucking Skyblock killing each other over
Are
and
y'all
over
just
again.
playing like different like generic versions of games that are already out? Like, what is going on?
Nigga, shut the fuck up.
Paige, you are
Oh
fucking.
my
You are
God.
the Anthony Fantano of video. Yeah, I don't want to hear it.
Nigga, I know your ass ain't talk. You probably play FIFA for fun, nigga.
Damn.
FIFA on the Switch at that.
Oh no.
That
Oh
nigga
my
said when you
God.
play 2K, you dribble with your feet, nigga.
Oh nigga. You look like Goku Broly, that nigga who played the control of his mouth.
Damn, that nigga that LTG got mad with.
He's just slobbering all over the controller and shit.
Damn, that's disrespectful.
Ricky Berwick.
Disrespectful.
Anyway, I've been playing FIFA.
I knew it. I fucking knew it.
I knew it.
I've been continuing Sekiro. I got past that horse dude.
Wait. Was that FIFA, not Cap?
It was Cap. I do not.
Okay. Okay. I was just making sure. If I was right, I was about to pop off. I'm not gonna lie.
My man
I
was
was
rubbing his
playing-
hands together.
The only game I've been playing this week is Sekiro. I got past the horse boss. I made it to this like bull that's on fire. This blazing bull.
Oh yeah,
He
that
was.
dude.
Just a new
Yeah,
Pokemon.
he was annoying. That was some bullshit. He was like, I felt like that boss was not fun to fight. Like the horse guy was fun. The bull, no.
It's
that
the
was
infamous.
bullshit.
It's the infamous quadruped fire starter that every Pokemon fan
Yeah.
ever wants for some reason.
Like,
It's a
Toro.
bull, so that's why it's some bullshit.
It's a bull.
He.
You so
I
funny,
just felt
nigga.
like he, when I was fighting him, he took up so much space on the limited environment I have, which I feel like, which obviously was the point of the fight, but it was not
just leave
enjoyable.
him anyways.
Just don't get.
I could not leave.
I mean,
this
honestly,
fight. I
that's
had,
probably from Software's design philosophy. Whenever they make any enemy,
Niggas just don't get hit.
yeah, exactly.
Just build. Don't get hit. Don't miss.
Just build.
he took up so much space on the field we were fighting on that I felt like I couldn't. I beat him. I eventually beat him, but I didn't feel like I could like. There wasn't enough room for error as there was in previous fights with other bosses.
You expect room from error in a From Software game?
Hey, real
I
quick,
expect like
It must be new.
I'll be right
I
back.
expect like minimum room for error, not like of course not like
I'll be right back.
No.
Minimum room for error, bro. What the fuck?
like
In a
I
From
expect
Software
like
game.
there to be room for me to make a mistake, but still
No.
like, learn from the experience. Like,
I.
like that's what I mean by that. Like
From Software, see you get hit, they pop off. It's hilarious. Miyazaki loves seeing niggas get smacked the fuck up. It's hilarious to that nigga.
like I was in this fight. He has such a wide like hitbox where if you get if you are anywhere near his head, he will hit you and destroy your life bar. There were times where he got me in a corner and I couldn't see, and he would just like he just took advantage of me, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
He
That's nothing
like
new.
had me in the corner.
nothing
He was
new.
just wailing on me. I feel like that I did beat him. I am still enjoying the game. I hated that boss, but I'm
Right.
making decent progress.
The entire point of From Software games is just you're supposed to be mad as hell at a boss, and then when you finally kill it, it's just pure ecstasy. Like you're just sitting there like,
It's like,
nigga.
yeah. You're supposed to nut after every boss battle. That's exactly what's supposed to happen. By the way, I want to point out before like we continue, other games I forgot to mention. I've been trying to play Rainbow Six Siege on PC and fucking fuck. I just saw the other game that I was playing. I don't fucking remember. Paladins. That's what it was. Paladins. Yeah, I was trying to.
I got PS Plus for a month. Not PS Plus, PlayStation Now for a month, and I'm trying to beat Sonic Unleashed.
I thought you said that. I thought you said that last week.
I did. Okay, it was a week. It was a week at first. It was a free trial, but I wasn't gonna beat that game in a week, so I just buckled down and bought a month.
Good man. Good man. Also, read my flash drive. He decided to shatter into pieces. Now I got this little shit that could probably shock the fuck out of me. I'm not gonna test it because I don't feel like dying today. But
He said, "I don't feel like going."
I don't feel like going monkey mode. All right.
Yeah, I'm still doing that. I'll let you guys know about my progress on that next week again. I think I'll talk about when we do this topic. I think I'll just like document my progress in the game and how I'm doing with it.
Hey, we turn this podcast into a docu-series
Real
now.
quick, I'm back.
Yep.
I had to go take a shit.
Fair enough. That was a quick.
Fair
shit.
enough.
I made it quick,
that
nigga.
My man forced that shit out.
That nigga pushed.
Literally.
So where we at?
We
I
obviously got time talking about games we played.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shit.
Hard.
He said
Hard.
real quick.
Hard.
Well, because I don't have like that much more time, so if y'all trying to end it or keep going or
That was
what?
the wrong
Yeah,
one.
that was it.
Nice
was the
job.
wrong Yeah, I see that.
Oh yeah. Hey Paige.
Yeah.
Congratulations on 1,000 subscribers, you dumbass.
1,000.
Oh yeah,
My nigga hit
big
1K.
clap, big clap.
Here's 1,000. That's a big number.
It is. You can't even count that
Yeah, I
1,000.
know.
For how long I've been trying to do it. Yeah, that's
Yeah, man, we're proud of you. Congratulations. Nigga Link Gang. Nigga Link Gang. What the fuck you just said?
Look at the actual tweet.
Alright.
In celebration,
Hey.
What'd you say? What'd you say, Paige?
what are y'all doing?
I don't know,
I
bro. Them
hate
niggas
Halo.
tripping, bro. They forgot. They forgot we was doing a podcast, bro.
Yep.
Bro, we unprofessional. The fuck? We get it.
In celebration, I'm gonna be doing a Q&A where I eat, where it's gonna be Hot Ones inspired Q&A where I ordered the sauces already and they're on the way.
This is
And
epic.
I'm gonna, for each question, I'm gonna eat a wing, and I'm terrified. I bought the bomb sauce. I couldn't get it on the same website that they were selling all the other sauces, so I'm especially scared of that one.
Just go to Jungle Gyms and get some Carolina Reaper flavored
He
shit.
doesn't even know where the fuck Jungle Gyms is. There is no other jungle gyms near anywhere, Caleb. But you keep forgetting that we live in fucking Ohio.
That's the joke. You don't know what we on. Good
Bro,
job,
how
Nick. You made me
shitty
have to
for real.
explain the joke.
You would have had to explain it either way.
I wouldn't know.
I was gonna
Yes,
say,
you would.
I was gonna say, what is that?
What is Jungle Gyms? It's just a big ass international store. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
It's live, but it's just big.
Anyways.
But yeah, I'm in celebration. I'm gonna be doing a Q&A in that style. If you want to see that, I'm gonna be that. The sauces are coming this week. I'm gonna ask for questions in a video coming later this week. But if you wanna, if you have questions, you could DM it to me on Twitter on Uncolored P, Instagram Uncolored Page, or YouTube Uncolored Page. Those are all my links. You could, if you have questions, you could send them there.
But also, while you doing that, you should go check out my Twitter. Nah, but I'm on Twitter also at Senpai Talk to Me, on YouTube as Talk to Me Senpai, and on Instagram as Senpai Talk to Me. Cause niggas on Twitter and Instagram like to steal my shit, but not reverse it. So, yeah.
We'll get famous
Yes.
and then take your name, and then I will come up first in the Google search.
Probably.
That's nah, you a terrible nigga for that if you do that.
That would be fucked up.
No,
You a whole dickhead if you do that.
It's just Talk to Me Senpai 2.0.
Talk to me,
That would be
senpai,
fucked
but
up.
not.
Where can they follow you at, Caleb?
They can follow me on Twitter at I think it's Pixel the Homie. I'm sorry, I've been banned too many times. I don't remember
Yes,
my
it's
name
Pixel
anymore.
the homie.
All right, Pixel the Homie on Twitter. Pixel was here on YouTube, and that nigga Pixel on Instagram. I don't use Instagram aside for saving memes though, so good luck.
It's interesting.
Good luck.
And where can all the ladies DM you nudes at, Ty?
Bitch, I don't know who the fuck you think I am.
He said,
He's like, where can you follow me? Nigga, I ain't getting no shit. Anyway, you can follow me on Twitter. You can follow me on Twitter at R0SEPINK_. I don't know what the fuck I post there. I post when I'm ever fucking dead inside, so probably every single day of my life.
Unfortunate.
That's so funny.
Anyway.
Haha.
Is that it? All right.
You can follow me on you can subscribe to me on YouTube and follow me on Twitch at R0SEPINK.
Okay.
This is epic.
Decent. That's epic, nigga. But yeah. Okay. Thank you guys for watching the 4th episode of Bad Input Podcast. Today's episode was very fucking all over the place, but I still hope you guys enjoyed it. Go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe for more. We're gonna start actually making content. I'm gonna record a video for this channel tonight. The night we're recording this. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. We appreciate it. See you guys next week.
Goodbye.
Oh my.